We all know of the devastating and deadly 7.0 earthquake that hit Port-au-Prince, Haiti on January 12, 2010. In a matter of minutes, thousands perished. Millions of Haitians were without food, water, or shelter. And among the homeless were the 135 orphan children of Maison des Enfants de Dieu, House of the Children of God. Adopting Haiti is a documentary that chronicles their story.
Sad. No one should live like this. No. Look at this. They have no clue either. These kids have not one clue.
We are continuing to work leads to try and figure out how to get the kids on a plane tomorrow.
During their telephone call, there were gunshots in and around the orphanage.
These are the children and infants from Maison des Enfants de Dieu. There are more than 80 children in this bus, and we are traveling with them as they head to the embassy. Let's head out because they're getting word from the embassy not to come.
Jeopardize the children in any way. You know, I want to do what's in their best interest. We all want to do what's in their best interest. But we also want to get them out of here.
When I learned how often CNN was playing the story, I knew that it would be a game changer.
They've had armed robbers come over the fence and have left because there's nothing to steal. They're very worried about their security, and they'd like to airlift the children out, but right now they've been told that there's no way to do that.
Armed with only a camera and the clothes on his back, Timothy Wolfer is the documentary filmmaker who followed a small team of volunteers through the dangers and difficulties of post-earthquake Haiti in their struggle to evacuate the children we've just seen. Timothy joins us now live on Harvest via Skype from California. Good to see you today, Timothy. And just to start things off, you've had experiences in going to some humanitarian crisis areas prior to the earthquake in Haiti, here in our own country, down in the South Gulf Coast after Katrina, and then Mozambique, the Sudan, Bangladesh as well. When you went into Haiti, how was that experience different than what you had experienced before?
Probably the difference is that this had just happened, you know. There was still that sense of panic, uncertainty for everybody, where they were going to get food, water, safety, and just that kind of thing.
I remember we connected with you while you were down there and just arrived with that small team. This whole thing kind of started with a Facebook posting. Tell us a little bit about that. Did you really expect to have such a quick answer and someone really kind of come to your aid to fund this trip?
You know, I would have never expected that to work, but yeah, I just posted on my Facebook, anyone want to sponsor a poor film student to go to Haiti to make a documentary? And before I knew it, I had 2 plane tickets and was off.
Well, Timothy, I know when I went to Haiti, I was shocked at what I saw. Did you expect to see what you saw and capture during this process?
No, there's really no way to describe, you know, what you saw. It's like somebody just let a bomb off in the city, and it was so widespread and everything.
Tell us a little bit about the story itself. Obviously, you weren't, I don't believe, sure where you were going to land or what was going to unfold before your eyes or before the camera lens. How did these events transpire to the making of this documentary?
Yeah, originally I was only planning on staying at this orphanage. I had contacted them here in the United States and said that I was hitchhiking in, and if I could stay there, that would be great. And they, you know, agreed. And then as we were staying there, this started to unfold with CNN arriving and them documenting these kids. And I just started to follow CNN, and it turned into this huge legality thing between the State Department and the orphanage trying to get these children out. And what ultimately got them out was the influence CNN had, and by broadcasting their stories about it. And that's what the documentary follows.
Well, Timothy, did you arrange for Soledad O'Brien and Anderson Cooper to be a part of your documentary? It seems like they became a part of your story as well.
They did. Like I said, Soledad O'Brien just showed up one evening and asked if they could broadcast from this orphanage. And of course, we agreed. That's good for the kids. And so she started broadcasting, and we just started following her and filming her and got to know her. And she was a great help to us.
Tanya Constantino's one of the ladies that we see in the documentary who's got a vested interest, her and her husband from Utah, in the children of the House of God. I believe that her expectation was that this would be a pretty quick process. How long did it take for the children to actually get the clearances to be evacuated to the U.S.? And once they were brought to the U.S., what happened to them?
Well, we got the kids out about a week and a half or so after the earthquake. Once Tanya got on the ground, it only took about 3 days. And then once the kids got back to the United States, they went to different adoptive families all over the country. The girl, Tanya, that I follow specifically in the documentary, ended up in Ohio.
Well, Timothy, you said that it took about 3 days, but I mean, it was dramatic. As I watched the documentary, I heard gunfire and the children were afraid. Was there a time where you feared for your life as well?
Oh, completely, yeah. It was just an intense situation. It's one of those things you got to do what you got to do. And I knew I was down there for a purpose I wasn't sure what it is, but I was sure the Lord would lead, and it was, to make this film.
One of the things that I picked up that I wanted to ask you about was the situation of orphaned children in Haiti. The young lady that you mentioned that wound up in Ohio featured a little bit of her dad, and the fact that many of these children and many of the orphans in Haiti are not necessarily orphans in the classic definition of the sense of the word of having lost both parents. It's just there's a heartbreaking aspect to the plight of not only these children, but their parents as well.
Yeah, for one reason or another, a lot of these parents have to give up their children, either for lack of resources or, in Tanya's case, just safety of the neighborhood she lived in. And a lot of them get to visit their living parents on a daily basis. And so it was very hard to, see them separated when she came to the United States and the parents stay there.
Well, Timothy, how has this documentary changed you or impacted your life or your faith?
I think it is to really truly trust that the Lord has a plan for my life, and that, when you get a calling or an idea, to really go after it for all you're worth.
Well, speak to those people who are saying, I want to do so much, I want to save the world, and they never leave the house. I mean, you said you just posted a Facebook, you made a request on Facebook, and you were gone. Speak to the people who want to do something, but they feel they don't have the skill set, the money, the wherewithal to make a difference.
In some ways, I didn't know that I was going to make a difference when I first set out, because I'm going down to shoot a film during this disaster. I don't have medical training, or I didn't take a lot of food or anything like that. But you just take the skills you have and apply them in whatever way you can.
Timothy, Adopting Haiti is available for anyone to see at Hulu.com, and they can go to Hulu.com/adopting-Haiti, or just type in Adopting Haiti in the search engine at Hulu. How did the film actually come about, and the production of it, and the actual finished product? How did it come to be? What help did you get, and where do you hope that this film will go?
In a lot of ways, I got lucky. I got back, put the film together, and a friend of mine was doing an internship at a production company, and met a distributor, and we all got in contact, and they saw the film and really liked it and got it on Hulu for us. And I think what's going to happen to the film now is just whoever wants to see it and learn more about the orphans in Haiti, it's for them to view.
Any plans for a follow-up story, either particularly with the children from the Children of the House of God, or maybe back in Haiti now that we are 1 year plus after the earthquake itself?
Eventually, I'd like to go back and catch up with some of the orphans' parents and things like that, and also catch up with the orphans here in the United States. But I don't have an exact timeline for that yet.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Timothy, via Skype here. And I really believe that the best is yet to come for you and for this film. Very powerful. I want to encourage our friends watching right now to see the documentary, Adopting Haiti. You can go to Hulu.com, that's HULU.com. Search for Adopting Haiti in the search engine there, or as always, you can visit us at harvest-tv.com. We'll have a link for you to go and view the film for yourself. We'll be right back.